Guys, it's Jen, and let's talk about this little at-home cupping machine. So I was gifted this product and I'm really excited about it. My husband and I have been doing a lot of workouts at home lately, and so having something like this for recovery has definitely been on our radar, so getting one is really exciting. Now there's a few things you should know before you hit buy, especially if you are new to cupping. You want to stay and listen to this. So first off, this little device I love. It is rechargeable. There's no like batteries or anything that you need to have with it. I think that's great. It does come with the little charger for it. So it's just your standard USB-C. So you probably have a bunch of these lying around, but if you don't, it does come with this cord and that you can plug this into like the little outlet piece. It doesn't come with the piece that plugs into the outlet, so make sure you have some of those. Now let's talk about the actual device here. So there are like 12 settings, especially if you're new to cupping. Definitely you're gonna wanna start low on some of those like levels 1 and 2, okay? So this is like suction. I don't know if you've ever seen cupping before, but there's a good chance you could end up with like some purple circles or like reddish circles on your arms. Keep that in mind, okay? So if you see those later on, don't think like, oh, it's not working. That is like a big part of cupping, and so you are likely going to see that. If that scares you or you don't want that, just make sure you're using some of the like lower settings and not keeping it on as long. That's probably gonna prevent some of those. So settings on this little guy. There's like your on off is right here. You're just gonna hold that and you can see this says 15 right now. You can set your level over here and you'll actually can hear it as it goes up. So there we go to level 12 and then back to 0. There's also like some soothing pulses with this little like electro like lightning bolt up here, so that has different settings as well, and so that comes through here. Then there's also this little light button, and so there is heat as well, so you can kind of set your heat too, so that is another option on here. All of these go 0 to 12. So now once you do have your setting here, let's just start this at like even like a level 1, and then I'm gonna have some light over here, so you can see there comes the light. And then let's also do that little soothing pulse as well. So we'll make sure that that is turned on. So this right here is where you're gonna set like, there are 3 options here. One is like a constant, one is like an intermittent, and one is like an idle suction. Okay, so you do have some options. When you get to F3, that stops all of the suction. So if you need like, if you're doing it and you need a quick stop, that is what you wanna be aware of. So even those low levels that we talked about, those are still gonna give like really good suction. So keep that in mind. I'm gonna show you really quick. Let's bring this down a little bit and show you kind of on my arm here. You see that? You can see it like pop off. Okay, and I've got like a little bit of a mark there already. It is starting to go away because again, I'm only on like level 1. So if you don't want some of these things, like some of the heat or some of the other like current going through, you can turn those off. Those are always an option, and I love how many different options you have with this. I actually really like the heat. Another nice thing about this is if you are not wanting like some of those circles to appear, that you're worried about that too, you can actually use this with like certain oils and things and use it more as like a massage, it'll pull a little bit, but then you can just pull it down your body too. And again, you can use that button to turn it off, or you can just pull it. But those oils will make it glide a little bit nicer, and so you are able to do a little bit more of like just a gentle pulling massage there. Now remember, if you are nervous about this too, you can keep your finger here, so that way you can switch to that quick shut off. So I'll show you that quick. So if I'm doing this, okay, it's going through. This one's not doing as much of a suction because it's on that F2, that intermittent. But if I want this to stop, I can just push that button and there's no more suction, okay? Like it's not suctioning at all, which is really, really nice option to have. So this is also really easy to hold in your hand. It's very comfortable. It has like this little like indent spot here you can see, so your hand just naturally fits there. Definitely take a look at where you want to do it. Your shoulders, your thighs, sometimes your abdomen or your back are usually popular places to do this. You're not going to want to do this on like, probably not going to do it on your forearm as much, but more of your upper arms, your shoulders, things like that. So Hopefully this was helpful and you were able to learn some more about this electric cupping machine.